Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And today, the Spain and Holland game has just finished and it's ended 1-1. So, the Netherlands versus Spain, a friendly match, has ended 1-1. And the goals were Holland. Donny van de Beek scored for Holland. Now, Donny van de Beek is always been left out the Man United squad. And I think it's wrong. It's wrong. Danny van der Beek should play more at Manchester United. He's got quality. He creates goals. He scores goals. He's solid on the ball. He makes it look easy. And I think Donny van der Beek should play more often for Manchester United. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should be watching this game and watching Donny van der Beek because he has been class tonight. He has been class tonight. He's run the park in midfield. He's been unbelievable. Obviously, Spain, Cornales scored for Spain, an unusual scorer, but hey, it was a good finish. Obviously, Spain and Netherlands have they had a really good side. Both of them on a really strong side. So I think the 1-1 result's fair. I think it's a fair result. Both teams, defensively strong, even though Holland have lost Van Dijk to injury. Both teams look very solid at the back. Obviously, Spain, I've got Sergio Ramos at the back, and he's unbelievable. Sergio Ramos scores goals. He scored 300 goals from centre back. Unbelievable stat. He's just a legend. So Netherlands won, Spain won. So yes, it's been a very good game, a very, very good game. Yeah, it's been a tight game, which you expected from both of these sides. Former world Cup winners, Euro winners. So you knew it was going to be tight. So it's been a very good game, and it's ended 1-1. It's the Ajax Stadium. So yes. Now, as I say, Donny van de Beek should play more at Man United. I mean, they bought him. They bought Donny van de Beek because his quality. He adds something different to the Manchester United. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't play him often enough in the Premier League. He needs to play him more with Bruno Fernandes in midfield. He should put Fernandes and Donny van de Beek in midfield, because what a midfield that would be. And Donny van de Beek can do special things at Man United, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not playing him enough, and it's ridiculous because he scored tonight for Holland. He's had a brilliant game. He's had a solid game, so good in that midfield, creating everything. He just looks so comfortable on the ball, and I don't know why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does not play Donny van de Beek. He leaves him on the bench every single game, and I don't know why. I'd love to ask him that question, but I can't, unfortunately. But yes, certainly, he needs to play Donny van de Beek more often at United. Obviously, Spain, they've got a very good striker, Morata. I mean, Morata, he was at Atletico Madrid and he went to Juventus in the summer. And what a signing for Juventus. I mean, Morata's been in brilliant form for Juventus with Ronaldo up top. Brilliant player. He's been so far at Juventus, Morata. So, yes. And also, Spain, unfortunately, couldn't have Ansu Fati because of injury. He's got 6 months out with an injury. He's having surgery on his knee. So I hope he's well. Obviously, surprisingly for Spain, no Kepa or De Gea. They're on the bench, and he's got Simon in goal. So yes, I was surprised with the Spain's lineup in goal. They didn't play Kepa or De Gea, but hey, he's given his third keeper a chance, which is fair enough, and he's done all right in this game. He's done all right. So obviously, again, Netherlands, they didn't play Tim Krul. They played Bizot in goal. So again, he's given him a chance in goal. So yes, that ended 1-1. So yeah, it was a really good game. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Any questions you want to put down, just put them down below. And remember, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And like my video if you haven't already. So yes, really good game, really tight game, really competitive. Donny van de Beek really impressed me tonight in that midfield. He ran the show. His quality is unbelievable. He's so underrated. I really like watching Donny van de Beek play when he's on the ball and off the ball. And I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs to play more often in the Premier League, and he's not. They bought him. They bought him for a very good price, and he's quality, and they're not playing him, and I don't know why. So they need to play him more often. But Donny van de Beek has impressed me tonight in that midfield. He's so comfortable on the ball. He makes it look easy. His passing's unbelievable. His creativity is just second to none, and I love watching him play. I love watching him play. He reminds me of Bernardo Silva and a Phil Foden. He really does. But for Spain, the guy who impressed me the most was Sergio Ramos. He's an unbelievable centre back. I mean, 300 goals he scored for Real Madrid. 300 goals he scored for Real Madrid. 300, and he's a centre back. An unbelievable player. And I thought he was unbelievable Spain tonight. His defensive work was unbelievable. He got forward. In his Sergio Ramos, when he's on the ball, he is so good on the ball. His passing, his shooting is unbelievable. He's like a Ronaldo. Sergio Ramos. His goals he scores is unbelievable. He's so calm. He's just an all-round top-class pro, and I think he'll be remembered for a long, long time when he retires. But unfortunately for Holland, Nathan Ake was making his debut for Holland, and he had to come off with an injury in 12 minutes in, when that was very unfortunate for him. But we are hoping it's not a bad injury for Nathan Ake, because he's just come back from injury for Manchester City, and obviously he's come back in the team. He played last week for Man City, and he's just come back for injury there. So I'm hoping for Holland it's not a bad injury, and he won't be out for very long. But unfortunate that his debut for Holland and it didn't go very well. But all the best to him. And for me, who else impressed me for Spain tonight? That striker Cornelius for Spain. I mean, he took his goal really, really well. He looked confident up top, and he just looked really comfortable up top. His all-round game was excellent. So yes, really impressed with him. Both teams really impressed me tonight. Really did. Obviously 2 top-class teams. I really enjoyed watching that. And what your thoughts? I think Donny van de Beek is impressed tonight. Really, really impressed, and I think he deserves to start next Saturday for Manchester United. He deserves his place. He's played unreal today for Spain. Sorry for Holland. He's played unbelievable for Holland tonight. He's just so good on the ball, so good off the ball. He's just an all-round top-class player, and I'm hoping that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been watching tonight, and I hope he starts him on next Saturday in the league. Fingers crossed. So been a really good game. Really enjoyed it. Obviously, 2 best teams in the world. Spain used to be one of the best teams in the world. They win every single World Cup, everything used to win everything. So did Holland. But they've obviously gone under the soil recent years. But I think Spain have rebuilt a team that's that's got quality all around. And I think they'll be now Spain will be a contender to win the World Cup Euros next season. I think they'll be a strong contender. So will Holland. All these young players coming in, both sides. So yes, really impressed me tonight from both sides. The young ones that came in really impressed me. I'll be coming off in 10 o'clock. So I'm going to be on for another 15 minutes. Any questions you want to put down? Any comments? Anything you want to put below? Just put them down. And so really enjoyed it tonight. Really enjoyed it. yes. Um, yeah, it's been a good night of football. I mean, in the first half, Holland were the better team. They were dominating the play. They were creating chances. Donny van der Beek was all over the place. He was creating everything. He was a spark for Holland. He was every time Holland got the ball, they wanted to pass to Donny van der Beek, because they knew he'd create something. But in the second half, Spain came into the game more and started to look like the real deal, and they started to create chances as well. And it was a very open game, and it could have been more, but Spain got the equaliser, and I think it's a fair result, 1-1, fair result. So yes, a very fair result for me. So yeah. So so yeah, so I really enjoyed tonight. Another good night of football, and I'll probably be doing the England game tomorrow against Republic of Ireland. So I'll put it on YouTube after this, and I'll let you know what's going on for the upcoming weekend. So yes, very both teams tonight played really well, gave it the role. Both teams gave it the role. Both teams looked confident on the ball and off the ball, and it was a really good game. A really good game. So yeah, really thoroughly enjoyed it tonight. So yeah, really did enjoy it. So yeah. So I'm looking forward to, obviously, tomorrow England are playing. Obviously, they were meant to be playing New Zealand, but that got cancelled, and maybe it's going to be a good match to watch. So yes, and yeah. So obviously it ended Holland won, Spain won, and I thought that was a fair result. Fair result. So yeah. Who else impressed me tonight the most? Who else impressed me? Who else impressed me? Dubai, Dubai. All right, Adam. All right, Adam. How you doing? How did your exam go today? Memphis Depay had a quiet game of Holland up front. He had a quiet game. He didn't really like. He didn't really have any chance on goal. He was very quiet in that game. He played all the game, but Depay was not at his best, and he hasn't really been at his best this season for Leon. He hasn't really reached his heights this season. Depay was brilliant last season in the Champions League. He was brilliant, but this season he's gone a bit downhill a bit. He hasn't performed well that he can do. So hopefully he gets his form back. But Depay was very quiet today for Holland up front. That's good, mate. That's really good. Good to hear. Mate, any more comments? Just put them down. I'm just analysing this game that was finished tonight, an international game between Holland and Spain. It ended 1-1. Fair result for me. Fair result. Both teams played well, created chances. I think it was a fair result. Holland were better in the first half. Spain were better in the second half. And I thought Memphis Depay was quiet up front for Holland tonight. He was very quiet up front. He didn't make really good runs. He didn't really have many shots on goal. He looked very lazy. He looked very tired. And that's not a really good sign for Leon. Adam. Thank you, mate. Yeah. Do you think I'm good? Loads of people are messaging me saying like how well I'm doing on my live stream. I should be a commentator. I mean, it's a hobby. I think I might just keep it as a hobby. Well, Adam, glad to know I'll be commentating tomorrow night for the England and Republic of Ireland game. So, yeah. So you'll be glad to hear that. Who else had a good game? Ronaldo. Ronaldo in midfield for Holland. He was solid in that midfield with Donny van der Beek. Those two played really well in midfield, creating chances, winning duels, passing the ball really well. just look really, really, really good in that midfield for Holland. So I think that's a really good midfield Holland have got is Van der Beek and Wijnaldum in midfield, top class players. Who else for Holland? Who else impressed me? De Jong really impressed me for Ledbetter. He's a Sunderland player. He's my favourite Sunderland player. I'm his fan. He's a Sunderland player. He's a midfielder for Sunderland. I really like him. He's he's my favourite player for Sunderland. So yeah, that's who Ledbetter is. De Jong, yeah, again, he impressed me tonight for Holland. De Jong obviously plays for Barcelona, but he was really good tonight for Holland again. He didn't do much wrong tonight. He passed the ball really well. Yeah, De Jong was all round good. He was good. He was solid at the back. So yeah, De Jong really impressed me tonight. He's a really good player. Really like him. He's a danger in the box. So yeah, he was good. Obviously there's two De Jongs. There's De Jong and Frank De Jong. So they both played really well. I thought Bizot in goal for Netherlands. He was obviously his first start for them. I thought he looked very comfortable in goal. He looked like he settled into the team really well, so that's a good sign. Spain, Morata, he had a quiet game. He had some few shots on goal, but he did nothing much really up front for Spain. But it's only friendly though. Koke for Spain, obviously he's an Atletico Madrid player. Really, he was really good in that midfield today, running the show, winning duels, passing the ball really crisp and cleanly. He was good defensively and offensively. He got back in position. He never stopped running. He got back to help his teammates at the back. It was just an all-round brilliant performance from Koke in that midfield for Spain. Asensio again, a brilliant player on that wing. Asensio was creating chances for Spain. Asensio was creating chances, running in behind, putting balls into the box, dangerous balls into the box. And Asensio really impressed me tonight for Spain. Rodri. Is that Rodri? Yes, Rodri obviously plays Manchester City. Rodri is a legend in that midfield with Koke. Rodri played a brilliant game midfield. His long-range passing was unbelievable. Again, his passing was top-notch. His defending was unbelievable. No one could get past him in that midfield, and he was just solid, all-around solid game. So Koke and Rodri in that midfield were unbelievable for Spain. Bellerin obviously plays for Arsenal. Bellerin obviously had an alright game, average game. He's been in poor form for Arsenal, and obviously Arsenal have been in poor form overall. But Bellerin, he was alright. I mean, he did nothing special. He got down the wings a few times, but he wasn't anything drastic. Against Simon, a debut for Spain in goal. He looked really comfortable. He looked really comfortable. He looked like he's settled in the team really well in goal, and that's a really good sign again for Spain. So yeah, a really good sign for Spain. 10 more minutes, and then I'll be coming off. So any more comments you want to put down below? Any more like questions or anything you want to put down below? Just put them down below, and I'll answer them the best as I can. But yeah, really good game. Really enjoyed it. So so obviously it's not the same without having David Silva in the Spain squad, but you know, it's not the same not having David Silva in the Spain squad, but they'll get used to it. But David Silva was awesome in that Spain squad. He's an awesome player, David Silva. He's an awesome player, unbelievable. He makes it easy on the ball. He just makes the game look easy, and unfortunately, obviously, he's not playing with Spain anymore. So he's going to be a big miss, and obviously, the fans are going to miss him watching him play as well. But obviously, David Silva's playing for Real Sociedad, and what a start to the season for him. I mean, he's come in, and they are top of the league, flying in the Liga, and he's brought something new to the team. they haven't had for a while. So they look really good in La Liga. So yeah, yeah, top class pro David Silva is. You can't dislike him. I don't know anyone can not like him. He's just a top pro, and he's a Spanish legend and a City legend, and he's going to become a Real Sociedad legend as well if they win the Liga this season. You can have a statue in Spain, a statue in City, and a statue in Real Sociedad. So yeah, I've got so just over 5 more minutes, and then I'll be coming off, and then I'll be back on tomorrow night. So looking forward to that. But thank you for all coming on tonight. I know it's late. I'm sorry for that. I know it's late and people, go to bed and stuff, and it's late live. But I'm glad that some people are coming on to watch me, and I much appreciate that a lot. And if you don't mind, if you like my video, remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and that'd be much appreciated. But yeah, it's been a really good night of football from both of these sides. Really enjoyed watching them play. So both teams creating really good chances. Both teams played some really good stuff, especially in that midfield from both sides. The midfield from both sides looked really, really good, solid. Just both midfields look really unbelievable for both sides. So yes, really good match. So it ended 1-1. Really good tonight. Really good. Yeah. I'll check what England definitely playing tomorrow, but I don't know whether it's on telly or BT Sport. I'll have a look. BBC One tomorrow schedule. I think it might be on BBC One England. BBC England. It might be on BBC One. I don't know. I'll have a look. England on TV tomorrow night. Yes, so tomorrow night England is on at 8 o'clock, and it's on ITV. So England play Republic of Ireland, and it's an international friendly. Kick off at 8 o'clock, and it's on ITV. So I'll be doing that tomorrow night. And then Friday, I'm doing the England under 21s v Andorra under 21s in the championship qualifier, 7:30. So those two I've already got down to do. And then I'll obviously look at the fixtures for the weekend. So yes, so I'm going to come off now. Yes, it's been a really good game, tonight from Spain v Holland. Both teams played really well, and really some good stuff, some good football being played, especially in that midfield from both sides. That everything was coming from the midfield from Spain and Holland. Really good game. So yes, really enjoyed it tonight. Thank you for all coming on. I appreciate it. I know it's late. I understand that people have got plans or people are doing something else. So yes, thank you for two people coming on tonight. Really appreciate it a lot. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I appreciate it if you like my video. That'd be much appreciated. And thank you very much for coming on. So if you just come on, if you don't, I just remind you that the schedule for tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing the England versus Republic of Ireland. It's on ITV at 8 o'clock, and I'll be coming on at 7:45, so 50 minutes earlier, to run through the team and all sorts. So I'm doing that tomorrow, and on Friday I'm doing the under 21s England v Andorra and 21s in the championship. So that's Friday night. So, and then I'll let you know what's going to happen on the weekend. So thank you for all coming on tonight, and I much appreciate that. So it ended Netherlands 1, Spain 1 in the international friendly. It was really good game. Really enjoyed it. and I'll be back with you tomorrow at 7:45, and England are playing tomorrow, so I'll be looking forward to that. So thank you for all coming on. Thank you very much. Bye.